What is going on, you guys? Welcome to CCxRC. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at this guy right here, the 1/18th scale Magnum from ROCHobby. This thing is a beauty. It's got that injection molded hard body here and just stunning paint jobs, stunning details. It is definitely a thing of beauty to see in person. They've definitely knocked the scale look of it out of this world. It is not a licensed truck. It is very reminiscent to me of an old Ford. I think they're like the F series, the 1948 to 52-ish kind of molding. You guys feel free to correct me in the comments down below if you think I'm way off on that. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. And it's just a very nice looking truck. So it comes in this kind of teal kind of color. That looks like it would be something of that era as well. And functional, proportional control here. And we have it just in our light box, but the servo seems pretty decent out of the box from what I can tell on it. The radio on this one is different than some of the other ones I've had. It is digital, so your controls on it are digital controls. For trim and all of that. So it'll be interesting to see how it varies from the other ones, but it has functional lights on it as well, which are pretty cool. All right, so in the very nice packaging that they've got for you, you do get your radio here, which is going to require you to insert 4 AAA batteries, and you get the manual, and you get a little baggie that has the batteries and a few little tools in it, and things like that. In the manual, it does show you how to operate it and use the different things, set your gear mesh, all of that. You want to definitely take a look through that. The battery goes in here. You tuck in the ESC. Everything's tucked nicely under the hood, under here, out of the way so you don't see it. Maintain those super scale looks. And like I said earlier, the radio is a little different for me. So there's A, B mode, and so when it's in A mode, your trims work for your steering and your throttle and all that here. But when you're in the B mode, you use these to adjust your lights and go through the different lighting options that there are. So that is pretty cool. Let me flip this around here. You can see the brakes, reverse and brakes do the tail lights in the rear here. As you can see, look good. And then you've got your front lights. If you look, all kinds of molded details from the mirrors, windshield wipers, grills, all the fairings and plastics, the light buckets in the rear here, molded. It says strokers here on the back. You've got that nice like bead look to the tire there, like a white wall kind of look. Plastic under here, links and everything. Plastic gears in your axles. You do have an aluminum frame rails on here, which is pretty cool. They're C-channel frame rails. And you can see your steering up through here with the servo. So that's something you could replace if you wanted. It's easy to get to. A lot of these I don't change too much because the ESCs and everything about them are so intricate for all the lighting and all the extra stuff that they have in them that I kind of leave them as they are. And I find that ROCHobby has been making these things, you know, more powerful out of the box, and the slow crawl capability out of them is pretty cool to see. It is a pretty noisy setup. I'm sure that that's kind of just reverberating too, getting a little bit extra noise through the body and everything. But I mean, if you look at it, it is definitely a looker. So we're going to take this out and drive it for a little bit, give you guys some video of it driving, because what this would really be good for is not really going to be for the trails that I typically would run my 24 scales on my comp trucks. This is going to be for really beautiful driving, beauty videos. Oh, you know, you could do whole setups and scenes, farmhouse style. It's just amazing looking. So we're going to get it out and just get some pretty shots of it driving. The snow's kind of melting here, which is good. I will say that in the back here, it does have a functional bed that can fold down as well. So that's pretty slick that it's able to do that. I always like those features that they add to them. The interior is pretty nice in it as well. It does have a steering wheel and seats, and it looks like the speedometer up here on the top of the dash. But yeah, just really, really, really nice looking and scale. So very well done. And if you're interested in this, you know who this is made for. This is made for you. You love these releases. They're absolutely stunning. So let's get it out and run it.